Well, there, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, here coming at you tonight. Which, if you're wondering, is yes, it is Tuesday, December 21st, 2021. And why are we here? Well, for those of you that are new, we're in the middle of a series. We actually have just a few more days left on this series. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 more days. We go to the 25th. We started with the first of the month. And what we're doing is every single night, I'm wrapping a present and then giving it to myself, and I'm unwrapping it here on camera to actually give you some inspiration in your life and how you can improve other people's lives. And also, I'm going to be launching my book sometime early next year, which will get more deeply into what each one of these presents are. And it's going to be called 25 Gifts of Inspiration to Change Your Life and Everyone Else around you. All right, for those of you that are coming back, welcome back, my friends. It's great to have you here from all parts of the world. So if you can see my beautiful gift, can you see the gift? Really nice. Okay, great. So if you can see the gift on the screen, give me a thumbs up for those of you that are watching. I thank my Facebook friends and family. I also thank John C. Morley, Serial Entrepreneur Facebook page. I thank my LinkedIn profile page. I thank John C. Morley, Serial Entrepreneur YouTube page. And of course, John C. Morley's Twitch page. So I know you can see the box. All right. Give me a thumbs up, a like, a support, depending on what platform you're on. I'd be so grateful for that. And, why don't you tell me, what do you think is in this box? It's not making a lot of noise, but it's making some noise. What is in this box, ladies and gentlemen? Can you tell me what's in the box? Comment below. What's in the box? Even if you have no idea, what's in this box? It's not very heavy, I can tell you that now. All right. Then tag a few of your friends, your colleagues, and your associates, and then be sure to share it out to them and everyone you know here on this social media and all the other social medias that are around. So let's get right into it, shall we? I'm going to go ahead and open this box on camera, like I've been doing every single night. By the way, no one's ever done like anything that I've done before. This is like totally original. Everybody else does it after me. They're obviously going to be copying me, but I'm the first one to ever do anything like this. All right. What do we have here? Well, we have a box of Norman Love confections. What the heck is that? Well, so let me share with you what that is so you guys know. It doesn't have to be Norman Love. It could be other chocolate, by the way, but Norman Love is I just dropped the little card. It basically says it's authentic. And if I take a look here, there's even a little sticker which I can basically undo. And I can just kind of undo the wrapper and just show you guys what's actually in a Norman Love box of chocolate. Can you guys see that picture here of all the beautiful chocolates in there? All right, so why am I mentioning this? Well, whether you're an entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur, business owner, there's something called the dopamine in our brain, okay? And for whatever reason, it can go low sometimes. And when you have really good chocolate, the nice thing about really good chocolate is that it has a way, specifically dark chocolate. Hello there, Birch. How are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us from the Twitch channel. So we're talking about chocolate tonight and how chocolate actually can be a catalyst to improving the quality and success of your life every day, specifically dark chocolate. But it doesn't have to be dark chocolate. I just have to be a fan of it. So if you find you're getting like a sluggish mood, you can just have yourself a Hershey bar or go for a Norman Love if you're like me here in Florida, or you can go with a Russell Stover, or perhaps you want to go with an Anna Kraus from North Jersey, which I also like. There's also some other types of Linder truffles, which are also good. My two favorites, though, happen to be Norman Love. I love Anna Kraus, New Jersey. And I also, Linder truffles are really good, but one of my favorites that I like a lot is the Cantaloupe chocolate, which comes from different parts of the world. So when we think about, technology and we think about, our lives and how things can get better, chocolate has a way of getting the dopamine factor in our brain to actually increase. And by getting it to increase, you know what happens with that? Well, something pretty interesting happens. It actually does something really neat. And what it actually does is it actually has the ability to cause our brain to get more engaged, more involved. Now, I get people from all over the world that pop on here, but the people I'm really trying to talk to is not the people that just try to push their website out here. Because to be honest with you, I won't mention anything more than the person's name. I'm not here to share somebody else's website. This is not an advertising channel. I'm here to provide quality. So those people that try to do that, I'm not being rude. It's just that I'm not here to push your wares. This is not advertising, and it's kind of low when you try to put those things on the screen. So I just block them so they won't ever show up. But if there is something decent, I'm happy to share your comment on the screen. But I'm all about quality, including the shows that I run, the guests that I bring on. I'm about bringing it home 24/7, 365 days a year. I don't disappoint. I bring quality every single time. You know what you're getting from John. I produce over 40 hours of content that is guaranteed to motivate and transform people's lives. Who is my content not for? Well, that's a great question. My content is not for the people that are looking to complain, they're looking to moan, they're looking to groan about every little thing in life, but they're part of the problem, but they don't want to become part of the solution. See, those are the people I can help. I can help people that recognize there's something in their life and they want to make a change. Yes, I agree with that. We all want to make changes. And then I can share inspiration and tips. So by you having a piece of chocolate, maybe it's after lunch, you can have a piece of chocolate, or maybe just before you're starting a big project, you may just want to have a little swig of a candy bar. You could even have a Snickers bar, or if you like, maybe a Reggie bar or a Twix or any other kind of car, maybe a Three Musketeer. It doesn't matter. When you have this type of a snack, even though it's not the healthiest thing for you, by having the dark chocolate, which is the purest, it's able to give the most stimulation to your brain and increase that dopamine. So by increasing the dopamine, a couple of things happen. One, you get this great euphoric feeling. That's number one. You get this great euphoric feeling in your brain, this natural high. And when you get this natural high, people just want to do things like every single day. They feel so involved. And, I get lots of people every day, ladies and gentlemen, that watch my content and they want to latch onto my content. You know why? Because I'm good. But, a lot of the people, it's sad to say, don't really want to improve their life. They're just looking at me because I'm the next best thing and I'm getting a lot of attention. Not because I'm doing something that's wrong. I'm doing something that is truthful from my core. So lots of people try to tag on to me. Lots of people try to, how can I say, mimic me, but they don't. I bring the true core, the true content that I bring out to you, from stuff that I share online, from music that is licensed internationally. So all of our shows are trademarked and they're protected under international copyright. And so, the reason that I do these things is because I believe that people want to become better in their life. I know when I was younger, I wish somebody like this was around that gave me this kind of inspiration. I went to lots of seminars, and although they were great, it wasn't the same as going to a live cast, because you could still do other things in your life and you can still do great stuff and you can keep making a difference in your life. Now, this cast that we've been doing, just the one that we started, because we've been doing them for a long time, we are going to be doing live casts on all the platforms that we have, because people have been asking us, John, can you do them on all the platforms? Like, yes. So we're going to start doing that immediately. We weren't going to do that after the 25th. We were going to just do the 26th to the 31st, which was going to be a short segment on goal setting and how and why you should set goals. But we're going to keep going into streams and going into series. So those are going to be pretty cool. So that's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 day stream, basically about 30 minutes or more each day, roughly, give or take. And it's going to be designed to give you the tools. So all of my broadcasts are designed to give you knowledge and inspiration that could majorly improve the quality of your life. Again, I get people so many times that just throw a website up here. And, let's be honest, all right? I'm not going to single anybody out, but when you do that, it just shows that you're not interested in the content, that you're just looking for a cheap way to get your name exposed. And I have to tell you, I'll make sure you don't get exposed. I will block the comment and it will not show up in the stream. So, want to be very clear about that. Just have no time for people that are going to do things like that. If you're going to interact with me and provide good quality content, great. But if you're here to send me some X-rated site or send me some other site about your business and we haven't even talked, sorry, you get one strike and you're out with me. It's about high quality content with me. And if you're not in that level and you don't want to become in that level, I guess I'm not the guy for you to be following. All right. I know I'm tough, but I want the people that really want to make a difference in your life. And I know that's not everybody. Okay. I want people that will take these skills that I give you, knowing that when you're having a hard time in the office, popping a candy bar, having a pure piece of dark chocolate can really not only get you back in the mood to work, but it also can give you that natural high to make you addicted to want to keep doing something like this when you need to. So I think that's a great thing. And everything that I'm doing right now, just to let you know, I'm not selling anything. My book will be coming out next year, and of course you can get that. But I'm not trying to sell you any of the stuff that I'm doing right now on the channel. I'm just telling you little things that you can buy and other things that you can use to improve the quality of your life. Everybody has dark chocolate, right? You don't necessarily have to get Norman Love confections from Fort Myers, Florida, but you can get any kind of dark chocolate that you want. The darker it is, the purer it is, and then by that, it's going to have, by science studies, more effect on the dopamine and raising that level in your brain. I know there are a lot of people out there that they follow trends, and I think that's great that they follow trends. But really, I'm looking for the people that want to make a difference in their life. All right. I make a difference. I'm pretty popular, as you guys can see. And I really give you guys value every single day of your life. And I know that's not for everyone. Believe me, I know it's not for everyone. And so if you want to improve your life, if you're not here trying to, so, hey, why is this person doing this? Or, oh, why are they doing it that way? Or why is that? If you're not open to new possibilities and new potentials, this isn't the space for you guys. I'm sorry. This is the place where we can be supportive and able to collaborate and help each other in a way that people will appreciate this content and want to improve their lives and everyone else's lives. I mean, that's pretty cool, isn't it? I know. And so by you just having, I don't know, maybe one piece of dark chocolate every day before you do something, I think that can make a major, major difference to your life. I mean, it can make an absolute major, major difference. I got to tell you, a major, major difference. So a good thing might be to do in your office, maybe to give one of your staff members, get them a box of dark chocolate. Maybe there's a colleague you're working on with projects, or maybe you're in a conference room, have some dark chocolates there, have some fruit there too. Let people have the choice of what they want, but the dark chocolate is great. And you can tell me, hey, I have the dark chocolate all the time. It's great to have the dark chocolate because it gives you that natural rise. Then if you want to go back for the other type of natural sugars like the fruits and stuff like that, fruits are good and they can help you, but dark chocolate just as a way of raising that dopamine factor in your brain and makes you go into an entirely different way. And now, if you had to think about a time in your life when you couldn't do something, the reason you couldn't do it isn't necessarily because you couldn't, it's because you got lazy. I'm sure you've had these situations in your life. And so when they happened, you typically made excuses to why you wouldn't do something. I'm too tired. It's too late. I don't have enough time. I got the wrong information. This is never going to work. We don't have enough paper. I mean, I could go on and on and on with hundreds and hundreds of excuses. But the bottom line is you're not looking to solve the problem. You're looking to still be part of the problem. And I always say, if you are not part of the solution, okay, then you're only part of the problem, and you are the problem. So again, if you are not part of the solution, okay, then you're a big part of the problem. And that's something serious. And a lot of times people don't think playfully with their mind. They do what they need to because that's just what they do. And then they get bored because for whatever reason, they just can't do anything in their life. And they don't realize that these hacks or these things I'm sharing with you are here to actually make your life better. But the things that I'm going to share with you here and more deeply in my book are not things that you got to spend 10 hours. Okay. They're going to be 25 gifts of inspiration, just like I've given you here. Well, you've only gotten 21 so far, but you're going to get more information about that insight. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 more days until I reveal the 25th gift of inspiration to improve the quality of your life and everyone else around you. Now, I know that you're going to get people that are going to be like, oh, this is nuts what you're doing. That's never going to work, or you're never going to go anywhere with that. Okay, well, you can have those kinds of attitudes every single day. And again, if you're part of the problem and you're not part of the solution, well, you're never going to solve it. Okay. All solutions are part of the problem. And again, if you are not part of the solution, then you're a big part of the problem, and the problem's not going to go anywhere. So you have to be part of the solution, right? I think sometimes when it comes to people's lives, they get their ego involved and they don't want to make a change just because other people might say something. Now, there's nothing wrong with these other people. It's just that you have to understand and take ownership. So many people I know over the years take the problem. You know what they do? They blame it on somebody else. They don't take responsibility. They really don't take responsibility. And so why is that? Well, they don't take responsibility. It's really simple because they're hoping that somebody else is going to come along and save them. It's going to just swoop them up from the ground and save them so they don't have to take responsibilities. How many times have you gone to a store and maybe something's not in stock, and then you come back and you get to another person and they still don't have it in stock, and they tell you they're going to take care of it, and you talk to somebody, and before you know it, your RMA or your order has been passed around to like 50 people, and no one's taking accountability or responsibility for it. Like, oh, and then if I hear the response one more time it's because of COVID, I swear I'm gonna hit somebody over the head. I mean, I get it, all right, but we need to stop making excuses for ourselves as to why things are not happening in our lives. We can't just blame some outside factor in the world because, hey, it sounds good, it makes us feel wonderful and warm. Let's just blame it on COVID. Everyone else is doing that. No, we need to stop doing that and becoming an example for others in our lives. You see, people in our world are like sponges. They don't always know better. They follow what the masses are doing, what the Joneses are doing, what the Markins are doing. They just follow people all day long, and they can't make changes or can't be accountable for themselves. So, what these hacks and these things that I'm teaching you are insights that are going to help give you power to get control back of your life and to be able to create that life and destiny that you've always wanted your entire life. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you know by now, I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It has been a privilege, a pleasure, and an honor to be with you this evening, as it is every evening. And I hope that you will not only tag your friends, colleagues, and associates, share it out to everyone you know here on the social media channels and others. Go to my channel on YouTube, type in John space C space Morley space the word serial entrepreneur, and then look for the key phrase help keep our content free. Below that, click on the link that says yes. It's a PayPal link, and make that choice and buy my team and I a cup of coffee. We'll be so incredibly grateful with those pennies and dollars that we receive. We'll put them into new hardware, new technology, new equipment to give you the most jaw-dropping motivational content available today. And before I say goodbye, I want to end with a real strong message. Large sums of money come to me easily and quickly in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis for the good of all that I get to keep. Large sums of money come to me easily and quickly in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis for the good of all that I get to keep. One more time. Large sums of money come to me easily and quickly in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis for the good of all that I get to keep. But your focus is so important. And as I've said before, your energy is going to flow where your attention goes. Energy is going to flow where your attention goes. And if you remember that, you're going to drastically improve the quality of your life, because if you spend more time thinking about what you want and what you don't want, you're going to find your life's going to change to what you actually want it to be. I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. I will be back tomorrow. In the meantime, have yourself a bite of a dark piece of chocolate and see how it might just improve your life and give you that energy with the natural high that you've been waiting for. Have yourself a great rest of the night.